you ever stop to consider what truly fuels a woman's inner world? What keeps her spirit unsettled, or what fears might linger beneath her confidence? The truth is, most men stumble upon these questions without ever grasping the intricate dynamics at play. But today, we'll dissect it piece by piece. This isn't about surface-level tactics. This is profound and unshakable insight that will transform you into a master of human relationships. We, as warriors navigating this life, must comprehend that the interactions between men and women are far deeper than they appear. The more clarity you gain on this, the better equipped you'll be to approach relationships with intention rather than leaving them up to chance. Too many men today overlook these hidden truths, endlessly guessing, endlessly chasing, yet never truly gaining control over their emotions or the situations they encounter. That ends here. Sit down, warrior, and let's uncover the top 7 female vulnerabilities every man must know. Listen closely, for once you understand this, you will never view relationships in the same way again. Number 1. Fear of being ignored. One of the most prevalent vulnerabilities women often carry, sometimes unknowingly, is the deep-seated fear of being ignored. In a world that constantly demands attention and validation, the thought of being unseen or unheard can shake a woman's emotional foundation to its core. Think about it. Why does a woman become more intrigued when you pull back your attention? It's because her natural psychological defenses activate, triggering that fear of being ignored. When you stop showering her with constant attention, she begins to feel invisible, and her vulnerability rises to the surface. But don't misunderstand, this isn't about playing manipulative games. It's about mastering the balance of attention. Marcus Aurelius understood the power of measured restraint, giving only what was necessary without ever overindulging others. Similarly, as a high-value man, you must decide where and how you focus your energy. Women are drawn to men who cannot be easily conquered, not out of cruelty, but because you are in control of your attention. Most men give too much too soon, and this desperation is transparent. Silence, when used deliberately, is a powerful tool. High-value men know how to pull back just enough to maintain mystery without making a woman feel abandoned. A Sigma man understands the delicate line between holding back and acting. When you consciously withhold attention, you touch on one of her deepest vulnerabilities, the fear of invisibility. Number 2. Seeking emotional security. The next vulnerability woven deeply into a woman's psychology is the quest for emotional security. While physical safety is obvious, emotional security is even more profound. Most women constantly seek reassurance, even if they do not openly admit it. They yearn for the certainty that the man they are with is emotionally stable, that no matter how turbulent life becomes, he will remain steady. This is where many men falter. By becoming unpredictable and emotionally erratic, they strip away her sense of emotional security. The Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, taught that true strength comes from mastering your emotions rather than letting them control you. Biologically, women are drawn to partners who exude stability, especially during uncertain times. A man who maintains his emotional balance offers her that sense of safety. And when a woman feels emotionally secure, she opens herself to you in ways most men never experience. To embody this stability, you must first cultivate it within yourself. Control your emotions, and you will gain control over every interaction. Number 3. Chasing perfect relationships. Women often carry an innate desire for the perfect relationship, but here lies the paradox. Perfection is a myth. Many men fall into the trap of trying to meet unrealistic standards, bending over backward to gain approval, and in doing so, they fail. A high-value man recognizes that no relationship is flawless. Instead of striving for a fictitious ideal, he demonstrates what a grounded, real partnership looks like, complete with imperfections. Women may fantasize about fairy tale relationships, but they are ultimately drawn to men who are firmly rooted in reality. True strength lies in staying true to your values, even if they don't align perfectly with hers. In doing so, you earn respect, the cornerstone of any lasting relationship. Number 4. The high-value man. At the heart of female attraction is the concept of the high-value man. Women are instinctively drawn to men who are well-groomed, confident, and emotionally strong. A high-value man takes care of himself, not for external validation, but because he values discipline, self-respect, and excellence. However, being high value isn't just about appearance, it's about emotional resilience. Marcus Aurelius, in leading his army, never wavered under pressure. That same energy is what you must embody. When a woman sees that you are composed and unshaken, her attraction grows because it signals control over yourself, the situation, and the relationship. Number 5. Desire for financial stability. A woman's desire for financial stability isn't rooted in greed, but in a primal need for security. Financial stability reflects a man's ability to manage his life and take control of his circumstances. Consider Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. After losing his fortune, he rebuilt his life on inner strength, wisdom, and discipline. Similarly, financial stability isn't about wealth, it's about showing mastery over your resources. Women respect men who exhibit control and resilience, regardless of their financial standing. Number 6. Need to feel special. Women crave to feel special and irreplaceable. This desire isn't about inflating their ego, it's about validation. However, making her feel special doesn't mean worshiping her. A high-value man acknowledges her worth without compromising his own. When you balance giving attention with maintaining your independence, you create an irresistible dynamic. Women don't want to be your entire world. They want to be part of a full and meaningful life. Number 7. Fear of abandonment. At the core of female psychology lies the fear of abandonment. While society has evolved, this deep-seated fear remains ingrained. Most men sensing this fear overcompensate by becoming overly available, which often backfires. Instead, the high-value man offers security through his actions, consistency, reliability, and strength while maintaining his independence. This balance replaces her fear of abandonment with admiration and respect. Now that you know these truths, you hold the power to master relationships and yourself. Each vulnerability presents an opportunity to rise above the average man. Take this knowledge, warrior, and lead with purpose and strength. Leave a comment with "Challenge accepted" if you're ready to unlock your highest potential. When you master these concepts, you don't just transform your relationships, you transform yourself. Understanding and navigating these vulnerabilities requires a level of emotional intelligence that most men never attain. But you, warrior, are not like most men. You have the ability to rise above, to operate with purpose, and to approach every interaction with strength and clarity. Remember, the path of a high-value man isn't easy. It demands discipline, resilience, and the courage to face your own vulnerabilities. But the rewards are immeasurable. You'll find that by mastering yourself, you naturally attract not just women, but respect, admiration, and success in every area of life. So now the question is, will you take this knowledge and let it shape you? Will you step into the role of the leader, the protector, and the master of your emotions? Or will you let it pass, remaining unaware of the power you hold within you? The choice is yours. But know this: the men who dare to embrace this wisdom are the ones who leave a lasting impact, not just on the people they meet, but on the world around them. They are the warriors who inspire change, who lead with confidence, and who remain unshaken no matter what challenges arise. So, warrior, what will you choose? Challenge yourself to rise above mediocrity. Challenge yourself to unlock your true potential. And when you're ready to commit to this path, leave a comment below with "Challenge accepted." Let the world see that you are not afraid to become the man you are always meant to be. Your journey begins now. Step forward with courage and strength, and watch as the world begins to respond to the power you hold within. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong. Until next time.